Welcome back to SpeedChat Plus, where we actually don't talk fast, so I'm not really sure why we're called
No.
that. We talk at a normal pace, I think.
You mean we don't say one word in our animal sound every five
You mean
seconds?
I
Like
don't
we,
say a
we do
word and
five
then you
words in
say a
one
word?
second?
Here, let's try to make a sentence. I'll say a word, then you say a word, then I say a word. So here we go.
Okay, okay.
I
Love.
tacos. End of the word.
I
There you go. End of sentence. That was great. That was great.
in my head I was ready to say bell, but you made it
Yeah,
plural.
I did say multiple
So
tacos.
I had nothing.
Oh, what a great
I was just
game.
I was prepared for one singular taco, not but
But I love
multiple.
all
What
the
a concept.
tacos. I need
Oh
all of
man.
them.
I mean, what? It is isn't it no, it's Wednesday. Yesterday was Taco Tuesday, so
Man,
but
yesterday,
by the time y'all are watching this, it's Taco Thursday, so
every
you
day is
know,
Taco Thursday if you think about it.
very true, very true.
All right, but we got a few shout outs we're going to go over today. So the first one, it looks like I'm going to show you, it's a gaming clip, but actually the first thing I want to show you is down here in the corner. You see that? It said Speed Chat Plus. I'm no longer on the sports account. I decided just to
Yeah,
make a Twitter account for the podcast so it's not weird whenever I'm looking at
finally.
tweets. You know the weird thing too.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for like almost 6 months now, right?
Oh my gosh, it's
Nobody
been
has
six
taken the name
months.
yet. I made this
That's so
today
crazy.
at Speed Chat Plus.
Wow.
Not taken. Full stop. So
Hey, if it works, it works.
follow it if you want. As far as I know, I don't have any reason to tweet on it. It's just here for us to look at stuff on Twitter and be logged in and be able to see it and navigate and whatnot. But anyway, this is my first shout out. This is a clip that I was playing Valorant with the guys the other day, and like I wouldn't normally show it if it wasn't a banger clip, okay?
Of course, it
Of
has to be a
course.
good clip.
We
Let's
lost the
see.
game, but like check this out, right? I'm on B site. Here comes the
Yeah.
neon wall. I step into it.
Oh my.
That's already 4. Bam, 5 for the ace. All headshots.
What the heck?
So
You were perfectly positioned. That
again,
was
I wouldn't
awesome.
have shown that if it wasn't a banger, okay? So check back
Honestly,
next week for the next weekly
yeah,
clip.
I'd expect nothing less from you,
Well,
honestly.
thank you. It's okay. We have a second shout out, and this one comes from my boy
Would
Michael. Look how cozy he is in his brand new blanket.
would you expect nothing less from me is the question on this
This
image.
is your banger clip, you know?
My Boehner image that a viewer snapped on stream of me in my new blanket thanks to the Twitch creator clubs. They sent me a nice note because now I do some advising for one of the clubs. Uh,
Wow. So
for
you
the
went
for
so
for the
ambassador to advisor to what's next?
uh
CEO? You taking over
taking
for
over
Dan
taking over
Clancy?
Twitch.
Well,
Yeah,
we don't
get
want to
ready,
like push him
Dan.
out. You'd be like co-CEO with Dan Clancy. You guys get to share the desk.
Maybe we'll have like half of the desk. We'll see. But yeah, it was just like a nice gift they sent for like some, cozy holiday vibes. They also sent this little
Ooh.
mug with the Creator Club's logo. This logo is also on the bottom corner of the blanket. I don't even know if you can like see it.
I see it in the background and it's all cozy. That
It's
is
like
like is that
it's like
it's like
there.
a heavy
I don't know.
wool fleece soft.
Yeah.
I know what it feels like by looking at it, but I just want to touch it, you
Oh,
know? Just want to
it
touch.
is incredibly soft, and it's now like I have like two Twitch blankets on my bed. I have a third in storage. They just keep sending me blankets. I can't stop winning.
I
Like,
can't stop winning, you know?
it's it's amazing. And yeah, like I basically, you know, s- made myself snug with the blanket,
You
and I was
cocooned
like,
yourself. You will
I
emerge
cocooned
a
myself, and
beautiful
I was like,
butterfly.
yeah, and I was like, this could be emote material right here,
Honestly,
honestly.
that's not a bad idea. You just trace right
Yeah.
here. You get the right where the chair isn't.
Hmm.
You trace all that out. Perfect emo, and it's like those little
Yeah.
cozy emotes. I love that.
Yeah, I love the comfy emotes.
You're
So
onto
yeah,
something there.
I look like a freaking Pokemon, just like all bundled up in the blanket. It's yeah. So shout out Twitch. They sent me that for the holidays. It was very nice, and looking forward to working with them more in 2026
See, I don't have any
on
like Twitch mugs,
all
but I
kinds of
still
cool
have
stuff.
those like Discord partner mugs. I don't know how I ended up with two
Oh
of them because
yeah, yeah. How did
they
you end
send
up
you
with
like
two of
one a
them?
person. Somehow I have two. I don't know where I got two. Maybe maybe two of them came in the package or
I don't
something.
know.
But I got 2 of them, and they're Carly's favorite thing. Whenever she's making like hot chocolate or something, she's always using those mugs. So those ones still hold up pretty good too.
Yeah. Hey, you might as well have a second one in honor of me for my OG partnership that ended up not being grandfathered. So, yeah.
True.
Because
True.
you gotta hold it out for the rest of us out here. All right, you have a lot of tabs open.
I do. I have a lot of shout outs. Dude, we haven't been here for like 3 weeks, which is totally fine. Michael's been busy, and I feel wrong to do it without him. I would like start it up, and it would be a big screen of me, and I'd be like, "Hi guys, you're gonna listen to me talk for an hour. Sorry." But we do have several more shout outs, and they're all wonderful. I promise. So.
We're still going to listen to you yap for an hour, but I just get to smile and look pretty.
Yeah, but you also get to yap, right? Like, this is a give and take. I like that, you know? You balance me out as I'm sitting here and I'm rambling, and you're like, okay, but, like, serious time. And then you make a joke, too.
Maybe one.
Maybe one. I'm holding out for it. The next shout out. This isn't a joke. This is real. Users are trying to get Corey in the House on the Nintendo DS to be the highest user-rated video game on Metacritic. And it's almost there. And it might be there by the time that we're recording this or by the time that this is uploaded. But Expedition 33 currently holds the title at a 9.6. And Corey in the House, over the past couple days, shot up and is now at a 9.4. I'm assuming most of those like reviews aren't even legitimate reviews. But people are just, inflating it because it's Corey in the House. It probably is the best video game of all time.
It probably is. Actually, this brings this brings context to me over a meme that literally just popped up for me on Twitter. You're gonna love it.
All right, share it. Wait, that's so good. Hold up, this is so good. I'm sharing it. GameStop tweets out pre-owned. They know the value of it. They have their hands on one of the best video games of all time, and they are not letting it go.
Hey, maybe you'll save $500 if you're a pro member. So,
hey, I think I am a pro member.
Let's go.
Actually, truth is, I do think I have the pro membership for the next year because when I went in to trade in the PS4s and the Switches that I had, like if you use some of the money that you're trading in to get a pro membership, it then boosts your like return value, and then you end up getting even more. So I'm gonna throw out a fake number. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but let's say I would have gotten like $260 from it for the trade-in value, but then they take $10 out of it for pro membership. But then I end up getting more per item, so instead of getting $260, it's minus 10 for the pro membership, but then I end up getting like $310 in trade-in value. So it's like, you might as well if you're going to go trade in a bunch of stuff. Not that too many people are really using GameStop anymore, but that's your little GameStop tip.
Yeah.
No reason not to if you're doing big trade-in hauls. And while we're at it, this is like, I know we're meant to be in the shout-out phase, but I kind of need to go see some of these newly written reviews for Corey in the House.
Corey in the House is one of the most controversial topics of our time at the moment.
Apparently. I mean, look at this. It's down to 9.3. It's down to a 9.3. I can't believe it. 2,800 reviews. IGN gave it a 30. The game has some of the clunkiest controls we've ever seen. However,
the presentation is insultingly stupid. Oh.
Okay, but Lordy Lord 5 says it is incredibly difficult to describe my complete passion and adoration of Corey in the House.
All of the latest reviews are 10s, and they're
I went through a major surgery and spent my recovery in bed playing this. It was so immersive. This game is so good, it gave me a purpose in life and helped me get a job. I love Disney, Corey in the House. Let's go!
Game of the year?
Game of the year! Even though it came out in 2008.
My God. That's actually hilarious.
That's so good. See, that's what gaming's all about right there. I love gaming. I love video games.
Oh, that's so good. It's so on par for the gaming community. Like, you gotta love it. Hats off to the gamers. Wait, scroll down. What did that reply say? This is the greatest piece of art to ever grace humankind.
Reads one review. Yeah, we were just reading some of those. And hey, you know what? Maybe it is that good. Should we check out some gameplay, actually?
We should.
All right, hold up. We got it at this point, so...
I mean, if it really is that good, we should...
If it's contending to be the best game of all time.
We might as well do our own review and add it to the... We might as well add it to the list here, right? Like speed chat only, speed chat plus review. Like, might as well give our own take on it.
All right, this has got to be it, right? I think this is it.
I think
Licensed
this
by
is it.
Nintendo. What am I?
Okay, we got rhythm
Here we
gaming.
go. There we go. There's some gameplay.
We're throwing.
He's throwing
food or
pies.
something.
Is that pies like from Toontown?
Like maybe Toontown inspired this game, actually.
Maybe. How'd you get locked in the infirmary? Funny, these voices don't sound like the ones I normally hear. Aha! I get it. All right, let's skip forward a little bit. He's got some floozy following him. We skipped forward, but it looked like the exact same hallway. Man, it was lonely in here, Corey. Hey, man. No, how'd you get locked in the infirmary? We skipped forward half an hour. How are we having the same conversation? Maybe the game is just that good,
Maybe it is.
He's being chased by a skateboarder on the roof or something. There's cardboard on top of the White House roof. I'd believe that, actually.
Yeah, I believe it too.
All right, what's the final boss look like? I gotta know.
Secret 7.
I have no idea. There's secrets? So that's not even like the actual technical... Maybe it is the end of the game. Episode 4, Secret 7.
Well, this is part 1 of 3 for the long play of the game.
You're right. The game is just so immersive. There's so much to do.
There is.
And look at those graphics. It feels like I'm in the White House.
It feels like the Oval Office is real.
I know, right? All right, that's it. We have to write a review. We're going to Metacritic.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta register account. Hold up. I'll use
on screen. On
no,
camera?
They don't see it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I swap between pretty regularly.
His email is 123sesamestreet@gmail.com. His username is...
I misspelled my password. I've never done that before.
Corey in the house. His password is house in the Corey.
House in the Corey. All right, there we go. We've got an account now. We're so in. Corey in the house. Wait, none of those are Corey in the house.
You're so excited that you typed it in all caps.
I sure did. You know it.
I love how on Metacritic it's titled Disney Corey in the house, which I mean, I guess Disney.
Technically, Disney does own it, like by all definition. All right, where do I post a review? I've never done this before. Do I gotta scroll down?
I have no idea. Let's see.
Where do I give my own review? Did they not let you do that?
You have to, right?
I have to, right?
Add my review. Scroll down.
Right there. Add my review. Yeah. All right, easy 10 out of 10.
Universal acclaim.
My life was in a dark place. My wife left me. My child ran away. My dog died. But I still had Corey in the house. This was my reason for continuing, and I've never looked back. 10 out of 10. Graphics, story, and life-changing lessons. Heart.
Less than 3.
Easy.
He's done it.
Corey in the house. Anyway, so we were in the middle of shoutouts and we went on a rabbit trail. My bad.
I love how it's like below the bar that you set for 10, it just says my life was in a dark place. That's crazy.
All right, Corey's not the only one getting some attention, nor is he the only one that has an anniversary coming up. Here are the biggest anniversaries of 2026. The Legend of Zelda turns 40 years old. Metroid is also 40 years old. Dragon Quest is 40 years old. Kid Icarus is 40 years old. Castlevania is 40 years old. Sonic the Hedgehog turns 35. Persona, which I didn't even see coming, is 30 years old. Didn't realize it was that old.
Hey,
Pokemon turns 30. Animal Crossing is 25. Luigi's Mansion is 25, which now makes me feel old because the original was on the GameCube. And Pikmin also turns 25. So a lot of big anniversaries.
A lot of beloved franchises that are getting some monumental anniversaries. So that's pretty cool.
I think it's
pretty
funny
cool.
that Luigi's Mansion is like on here because it's what, 3 games. But hey, it's still turning
I
25.
mean, it sure is.
Looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 4. Are any of
Hmm.
these like a
Hmm.
big shock to you, being like, oh, I had no idea it was that old?
I would say, yeah, Persona is probably one of the bigger shocks. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just, because I think a lot of people got into the series with Persona 5. Um, Animal Crossing being 25 is pretty cool.
Because it also
Yeah.
came out on the GameCube same time Luigi's Mansion did. They had the GameCube
Yeah.
one and then the DS one, and
And then I remember when I think Sonic, I think it was Sonic Generations is when he turned 20, right?
yeah, I thought
And
you were gonna be like, I remember when Sonic came out. I'm like, you're 35. You look great for
no.
35, by the way.
Yeah, right? Like, no, but I remember when they had the fans like record the line that's just like Happy Birthday Sonic at the end of the Sonic Generations credits, and it was
Mm-hmm.
because he was turning 20, but now
Wow,
he's
that was
turning
15
35.
years ago
That
for
was
Sonic
15. The,
Generations.
the game came out in 2011.
Gee,
Yeah.
you're right, it did.
So like to me, that's a little bit of whiplash, low key.
You know,
So
the thing that actually makes me most surprised after everything you stated, because I'm on par with all of everything you shouted out, is the fact that Dragon Quest is still getting releases. They just released within like the past year,
yeah,
like the 2 and 3 HD remake. So even though it's
they
40
did.
years old, they are still bringing out like maybe not new releases, but they're still making it available to be played to this day. It's not like other
Hmm.
games that came out 40 years ago that were forgotten 35 years ago. Like
It's
Dragon
not like
Quest is
other
still
games.
fighting to stay relevant. Like you don't usually hear about it in the same
Yeah.
sentence as Zelda or Metroid or Sonic, but it's still around.
They're making strides with Dragon Quest. They really are. And there
Mhm.
is a beloved fan base to go with it.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. So, shout out Dragon Quest for real for real. All right, what else have we got? You know, another beloved game that's been around for a little while, 25 years now. RuneScape, old school RuneScape specifically. Is that the one that hit the record of 240 concurrent players in 2025?
yep, it
Was it
did.
the same one that we were looking at the numbers on Steam? It had similar numbers to Toontown Rewritten?
That might have been.
It probably
Yeah.
was only through Steam. I think they have their own launcher, right? Like,
Uh, I I think they do. Yeah.
so hey, shout out RuneScape though, still going strong, 240,000. Maybe it's 240,000 total people, not like 240,000 people at one time, right? Like they probably had.
No, but concurrent means at one time,
I
like
guess you're
at
right. Like an
once.
average at once. That's a
Yeah, like
lot.
like like the if we were to say like the record of Toontown Rebritain's concurrent players was like over 6,000, for example,
Mm-hmm.
which it was, like that's what this is for RuneScape, over 240,000 at once.
That's
So,
crazy. I think I actually do remember that happening because it happened like 6 months ago when we talked about it, right?
mm,
So
yeah,
maybe that's what they were talking about. So hey, still though, shout out
yeah,
RuneScape, forever in our hearts, even though I have never
25
played it.
years. Same,
You've
actually.
never played it either. It's okay. We're fake
No.
gamers.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yo, along the lines of gaming though, have you played any of the God of Wars?
I've watched a lot of God of War gameplay.
Well, you're about to watch
Like,
even more actual God of War because for a
yeah.
while they've been working on the God of War series coming to Prime, and now they have officially shown the man that they've got to play Kratos. It's Ryan Hurst. Do you know what's special about Ryan Hurst playing Kratos?
What is special about him playing Kratos?
Ryan Hurst was actually a voice actor in God of War Ragnarok, and he voiced Thor.
Oh,
So he's already very familiar with the series. So bringing
that's
him in,
good.
he already pretty much looks the part, right? He's big, brawly, has the beard down to a T, and
He
he's
does.
familiar with the franchise because he's been in it before. So I think this is a
Yeah,
really good pick.
I think so too. I mean, what did the replies show? Because the first thing I
Along
see
the
is a
same
GIF of
thing.
SpongeBob.
So that there's
Yeah,
a an actual GIF of Thor because that's who he was playing. I can tell this is about to be fire. His voice as Thor in God Ragnarok was really good. Yeah, in Thor in God of War Ragnarok was really good.
you think he's gonna
Um,
deliver on
AI
voicing?
slop.
Yeah, you think he's gonna deliver on Kratos's voice? Because
Oh,
he
because
did a
Kratos
good
has
job
that
with
like
Thor's voice.
really deep,
Yeah,
serious boy. I think so. I
yeah,
mean, that's kind of part of the casting, right? The most notable thing about Kratos, other than the marks all over his body, is the voice. It's that boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
deep voice.
I think that's a good pick. I think that'll be a fun watch because I've been watching other game related shows. I watched The Last of Us season 2 when it came out. I enjoyed that, and even more recently, I know it's not technically video games, but I was watching Beast Games season 2. Did you see any of that?
I haven't watched it yet. But I'm because I was at CES when they were like unveiling it. Yeah.
So the first 4 episodes are out now, and it goes weirdly between being great to not good to great to not good to great, right? It's so odd because I really enjoyed the first episode. I liked it a lot. And then like the second and third episodes, I was all like, ooh, they could have done that better. Ooh, they should have done this a little different. Ooh, I don't like that everybody gets eliminated because one person failed before anyone else got a chance type thing, right? And then
Yeah.
episode 4 was peak. Like that was so good because they essentially did like a kind of spin-off show of the show. Because in season 1, they had the island episode, right?
Yeah.
They did it again in this one and brought in, and this is all over the
Oh.
previews, they brought in the guy from Survivor. What's his name? Is it Jeff?
Oh.
Am I
Oh.
stupid?
Right. Yeah. The host of Survivor, Jeff Probst.
Jeff,
Yeah.
yeah, that guy. So he actually came in and helped host. But what I think really did good about it was not just the fact that it was like Survivor challenges in a Survivor setting, but they did the voiceover and cinematography as if it was Survivor, right? Because you can
That
tell
is
the
pretty sick.
cinematography is different between Survivor and Beast Games. Beast Games, they have their cranes with their cameraman, but Survivor uses all of these really creative drone shots, and they are just so
Hmm.
phenomenally done that I loved season 4 or episode 4 of Beast Games, and I thought that one was really good. So shouting out if anyone wants to watch it, at least episode 4 is pretty good.
Yeah. It's Beast Games 2 Strong versus Smart, right? Because it's like the
Yep.
bronze versus
Mm-hmm.
like the people. Okay. Yeah. I might because it has its category on Twitch, so I don't think there's anything wrong with me like watching it on stream or anything.
The
So.
first episode is not copyright, so you can watch the first episode. I don't know about episodes 2,
Mm,
3, or 4, but they did make a point of saying the first one wasn't, because during the
yeah.
time that it aired, like when it premiered, they were streaming it on Prime Video. You could go on Prime Video and
Yeah.
you could watch it, and you could co-stream it by clicking the co-stream button. And Mr.
Yeah,
Beast
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Jason the Ween were pairing up and doing this whole thing,
They
being
were
all
like
like,
gifting subs and
hey
stuff. Yeah.
guys, if you co-stream it, we'll come in and gift you some subs. And so they started the co-streaming at noon, and they played through the whole first episode, and then the first episode ended, and then they replayed the first episode again, and they just left it looping for anyone else to come in and watch it if they
Uh,
want to. But here's the funny part. They didn't start gifting subs until like the 4th playthrough of the first episode. So everybody who was there for the
oh
premiere and was
goodness.
co-streaming it, none of them got any of the gifted subs. And it wasn't until like 3 hours later, when only like a quarter of the people were even still co-hosting or streaming it, then they
Oh
tweeted out, oh, by
man.
the way, now we're gifting subs. And I had already like watched it on stream, and I'm already playing Grindworks, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go watch it again if that's what you're asking. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
That's tough. That's
Kind of a
tough.
weird fumble on their part. I feel like they should have been there during the actual premiere when most people were there and when it was hype, but it is neither here nor there. So
Anyways, we went from Kratos to Mr. Beast. So when does the God of War series come to Prime Video
that's a great
exactly?
question. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. When does God of War
Yeah,
come
because
to?
Sony's tweet just says it's coming to Prime Video.
It is March, apparent. No, wait. 2027. Never mind. Those they haven't even started filming. They'll start
They're
filming in
starting filming in
March,
March.
and it comes out next year, 2027. So not for a
Okay.
while. But hey, at least they got their guy, and I'm looking forward to that. But there's already so many things going on right now. Fallout's been premiering. I'm actually, once we're done
Yeah.
recording here, I'm gonna be watching the next episode of Fallout with Carly. And then apparently I missed like a bunch of animes. The whole new season of Spy X Family came out. I just missed it. So we're going to start
Well,
watching that as well. Hey, but it means that
nice.
we can watch multiple episodes at a time and not have to wait for the following week. So a
That's good.
lot, a
That's
lot
good.
out there. And then Has Been
I feel
Hotel
like
recently had their new season too.
that's right. Yeah, I feel like it's good to be able to like watch multiple episodes like in succession rather than being like I mean like obviously it's fun to be in anticipation and like wait a whole week, but it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
fun to just like, you know, oh, let's
Binge.
catch up on it and just binge
Oh yeah.
everything.
Being able to
Yeah.
just like take an afternoon and with some friends or a significant other, it's great.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, but we do have some more nudes. This one is for the Toontowners out there. This is something that I'm sure has
Yep.
come across your page and come across my page,
What?
and
No, this is the first time I've
I have
ever
never
seen this
seen this
image.
before. I can't believe it. I'm in shock.
Where did you find this one?
Toontown Rewritten. I decided to just bring up the Instagram one, but they posted it basically everywhere. New Year update. Unfortunately, they will not be doing a Toonfest 2026,
Nope.
which I kind of get. Like, they've
Eh,
been putting it on themselves to do it every single year, and even twice in one year, and it is a lot of work.
yeah.
So, in order to get
They
just your part of a convention done, you start like 9 months ahead of time. So, when they're finished in like
yeah.
August, and they've got the next one happening next July, that gives them like 2 months, and then they're planning for the next one, and it takes
Yeah,
them that
and
long.
one of the sessions they did in Orlando was literally the timeline process of like getting everything for TuneFest put together as early as like before the new year. Like they
Mm-hmm.
already start like planning from one TuneFest to the other, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they were hoping to have like a location and date in the fall that would be announced.
Mm-hmm.
If you read the blog, but they came around earlier about a week ago and said that they are focusing on their current projects, which honestly I think is a very good call
Oh
given
yeah.
how alpha like Clear Coasts looked, and I imagine like we'll see a lot of changes and a lot of polish and stuff like that. um
Like, I
but
don't
I'm
think they could go
yeah.
to Toonfest this year and show us anything that is like new. Like, as far as it goes, they can either put effort into Toonfest or effort into Clear Coasts. And if they put effort into Toonfest, then they're not putting effort into Clear Coasts. And when Toonfest comes around and people are expecting to see more Clear Coasts, it's not going to
Yeah.
be in like a massive jump from where it was before. So people are going to be wondering what happened in the past year and why they didn't see anything, or nothing new has
Hmm.
changed. Whereas if they do
Yeah.
dedicate all this time to Clear Coasts, we might actually see that before the end of this year. I'm not going to say we will, but with as far as
It
they've gotten
brings it
along with
more in the
it,
realm of
it's
possibility,
a
I think.
larger possibility we could see it this year now than if they were to put more time effort into Toonfest.
Maybe. Who knows?
Like, I also think part of it, maybe it's just me and it's just my observations. It seems like every week they're posting some sort of listing. Hey, we need game creators. Hey, we need coders. Hey, we need QA. Hey, we need this. Hey, we need that. I feel like they
Yeah.
probably just don't have the staff to be able to do both at the same time. So that's why they're trying to allocate people to do one or the other, and deciding if we don't do any of this, then we can allocate everybody who we do have to be all hands on deck working on this
Yeah.
thing. And of course, all of them have their real lives that they attend to. They all got jobs and families, and they all probably went home for the holidays. I don't think a single one of them, not even Joey himself, was sitting there coding on Christmas Eve when they could be doing other things. This is a volunteer project.
Yep, that's the reality at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And at least they can take people that would be spending all their resources on something like a real life Toon Fest and help provide additional support to these projects that the community is really looking forward to. Um, and yeah, they are saying that they're striving for Toon Fest to return with GalaxyCon. A lot can change in like a year and a half, so
A
I'm not
lot
saying that,
changes in a year, let me
you know,
tell you.
who knows if they would like ultimately, stick with GalaxyCon? That could be a valid question. I
GalaxyCon
think I,
seems to like
I
them,
think they
though.
would. It seems like GalaxyCon really does like what the Toontown like folks did the
Mm-hmm.
past like few times. So I would be surprised if they like ever swapped away from a GalaxyCon. I think that it would make total sense for them to go back. And I mean, it's probably going to be like halfway through the year until we start seeing some of these like locations announce their like dates for like a future GalaxyCon location in 2027. So as this year's GalaxyCons like proceed and take place, we can start thinking about like, oh, what locations might they want to go to for the next year? but we have plenty of time to like speculate and hypothesize over that. I'm honestly like obviously there's like maybe a little bit of sadness associated with it, but I end up traveling so much that it's like, it's a one less event that I have to worry about expensing, and
True.
two, like B, it's there's other events that I could like bump into people at that are from the community that I have bumped into. So I think that like there's a lot of other fun like events to go check out too if you really need that like gaming convention fix for the year and it just doesn't happen to be a GalaxyCon this year, or still go to GalaxyCon because there's a lot to do
They
at these
usually have all the
events.
has-been and hell of a boss stuff there, and hey, those are some really cool people who do really cool things.
Yeah, they even like there's a gaming event here in like Vegas where they just announced some pretty big like special guests, and you know about it because
I was
it's
about to say I was gonna make the joke. Okay, listen.
oh yeah,
Toonfest Level Up Expo.
Level
Let's
Up Expo.
go.
I mean, hey, I'd be down for
It
it.
would
I mean,
it kind of fit because it's literally a
it
gaming
would.
convention. That's all I'm saying. I just don't, I
I
don't know if
mean,
they'd have the space for it,
hey,
but like
there's a lot of space, and they have the like talk about niche communities. Every year I've gone to Level Up Expo, they have that rhythm circle clicking game Osu
Osu.
there,
Mm.
and they literally do like tournaments and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, they have like Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel stuff at Level Up. They were like announcing stuff there the past year, and right now they're like announcing the whole cast essentially for like special guests.
Mm-hmm.
And they also announced Critical Role for the tabletop fans out there to be guests there for the first time.
Nice.
So if you're into like Matthew Mercer or Laura Bailey or anyone like that, they will also be there. So there's a lot of events like GalaxyCon on a much bigger scale that also still have your fair share of like special guests and celebrities and voice actors
And
that I
video
encourage
games.
and video games that I encourage the community to definitely check out, that are happening probably much sooner than a Toonfest would have happened, which would be that like spring summer time frame. So yeah, but a little sad that like Toonfest isn't happening, but I think we can manage without a Toonfest, especially if it's for the sake of the development cycle being strengthened, which I think if there's anything we've learned from like what happened with like Corporate Clash last summer, strengthening development cycles is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And Toontown Britain taking the liberty to focus on what they're working on and put all their time, attention, and love and heart and soul into it, I think is ultimately going to better, best support the project. So, hope that, it pays off for them whenever we roll around to next year, even though it's the start of this year. Um, and yeah, I mean, I've also heard of some like friend groups that are like, maybe we'll do our own little like trip in replacement of like Toonfest or whatever. Hope y'all have fun if you
Yeah,
end up
true. Can
doing
always
anything like
choose to do
that.
your own friend get-togethers. Go to a different
Yep.
convention, or maybe just meet up and hang out in an Airbnb for a week. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, lots of time over like a summer vacation, right?
Go
So
somewhere new. Go visit like Denver or something. I've never been. It'd be cool.
Denver's neat. They have
You
a
been to
big airport
Denver?
in the middle. They have a big airport in the middle of nowhere. That's as much as I've seen. Yeah.
I just pulled something out of my hat. It's because of the fact that my friend Vin was asking me. He's like, "Yeah, I gotta like take a weekend trip somewhere so I can use these miles before they expire. Where should I go?" And I was like, "I don't know, Denver." And he's like, "All right, I'll go to Denver." I was like, "Okay, have fun in Denver."
Oh my gosh, you really are just sending people
I'm just sending people to Denver.
places. Oh man, what are we ever gonna do with you?
But speaking of development cycles, great transition, by the way. You did
Great
that beautifully,
transitions.
Michael.
We're on top of it today. What can
Yeah,
we say?
so speaking of development cycles, would you look at it? Grand Theft Auto may just be delayed again. They're not sure if they're even going to make
Maybe.
November 2026. When was it originally supposed to come out? It was supposed to be out by now, right?
I'm pretty sure that the game was you know what, let's look up Grand Theft Auto 6 release
All
dates.
of the different dates, because I think it started sometime in 2025. Like it was meant to be like fall,
Okay.
and
And then
then got
yeah,
pushed to like May,
May
and then got
26,
pushed to
2026.
November.
Yeah. it's pretty wild.
Yeah, but the fact that we're in January now and it says content in the game is not complete, like they were not even ready for 2025. They probably wouldn't have even been ready
No.
for May. So I can see why they're still not going to be sure about November. So that's developers are still finalizing missions, making cuts for the final game, and they'd
It's
rather let
starting.
release date
Yeah.
slip than release in an incomplete state, which is true. I think what the
Yeah.
delayed game is the delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad. That's what it is.
Hmm.
Had to
Yeah.
remember the quote for a second.
Yeah. So this is coming to us from a journalist named Jason Schreier,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like a reporter at Bloomberg, and also like is an author of like video game books. So he has a lot of stake in the space. So anything that he like says is taken, pretty
It has
intensely.
value.
Yeah, even though he did circle around and make some like clarifications about like what he said, but
Mm-hmm.
pretty much like, you know, we don't know if like GTA 6 is going to be like content complete as like this post says.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of turning into this like, you know, uh it's almost like another Kingdom Hearts 3 situation where it's like where we think it's coming, it's actually a little bit further beyond the horizon than we, think.
It's probably
So,
why we haven't heard anything about Kingdom Hearts 4, to be fair.
yes, and I feel like this just goes into the whole idea of like or the whole problem of like announcing games too early because you
Mm-hmm.
get everyone really hyped about whether it's like something like GTA 6 or like a brand new IP. You
Silk
get
Song.
things, yeah, Silksong,
I made a video
right?
about it.
Yep, you sure did. We even talked about it, I think.
Yeah. I've mentioned it a
But
few too many times. My apologies.
yeah, like it actually got so bad that like because of this that like Jason he posts a lot on Blue Sky and he went to say that like the Take Two stock went down by like 4.26%
That
because
means
of
it's
the
time to buy. It's
rumors.
time to buy. Michael, it's time to
Because
buy. Get in there. Buy, 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 buy.
bye bye Birdie, what?
Bye,
No,
bye, bye.
yeah, so because of the rumors that GTA 6 will be delayed, but it was not, he didn't say that they would be delayed, but it's crazy that like, you know, uh like he literally I'll share this with you. The poly market graphic of like, how
Gosh, the
stupid he
poly
yeah,
market.
how stupid he thinks it is that like it went up. You see how much it went up on January 8th
Oh,
where
absolutely.
yeah, he thought it was incredibly stupid, but yeah, like it's like people immediately were like, oh, it's definitely going to get postponed again, but we don't know that for sure.
People
We
will
I mean
gamble on
things
anything. That's what it is, by the
people
way. It's
will. Yeah,
gambling. Don't gamble,
it
kids. It's
is.
bad for you.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty bad
It's
lately,
gotten
but
really bad.
yeah, but GTA 6, who knows, it'll come out in November, we'll see.
Yeah, there was I don't know, a more in-depth article here about how it might not be content complete and, a lot that you can read. I'm not going to read it all, but you can. So essentially everything that Michael just said is reiterated in this article. But, a lot of boundaries blurred along the way. It's all in different stages. We don't know for sure. Basically, we pick a target date and we aim for it. And that's the date that we think we're going to get things done. But then things come up and then we can't get it done by then. And that's how delays work. Is that I think we even talked about
Yeah.
this last time where usually it's an internal date chosen by somebody who isn't actually looking at the timeline and then rushing a bunch of developers to try to meet
Yeah.
that timeline and then they can't because not everything goes perfectly and then it has to inevitably be delayed. And so it's usually just a lot of people working on it because it's a big game that requires a lot of people all working in sync at the same time, and that is a lot. So
And I mean, like, yeah, this is like, essentially going to be a cultural phenomenon. It's undeniable when it does get released. Like,
this game will break records.
it has that added weight to it, So, yeah.
All right, but we'll take this time. This is technically the end of shoutouts, and I'll allow you to take the floor and tell me your CES stories.
Yes. So,
So, only 40 minutes into the episode, we're finally
yeah,
done with the shoutouts.
We're finally here. No. So as you can quite literally see, I have a sign with my name on it because I went
Ooh.
to CES. I got this from them because I
Don't mind the fact that I
broadcasted.
only see the part that says murky.
There's a
There you
S.
go. There's the S. Let's go,
Oh, yeah,
Smirky.
sorry. That's the camera looks weird, not on Discord, but on your side.
No,
So,
you're good.
yeah. Smirky. Yeah, so
Nice.
basically, like I got to like broadcast from one of the like studio towers. Studio
Here,
E
I'll
is
do
what. Oh
that. You
yeah,
can see yourself.
yeah. Thanks, I could see it. But I got to go into the central broadcast towers, and I got to like IRL stream from CES, which was pretty cool.
Hmm.
So we basically spent like several hours overnight in a empty like convention center that
And you
pretty
streamed
much
from there.
like
I saw you streaming
yeah,
overnight in an empty convention center.
where like the booths were built, like everything was there, and like it was kind of surreal. But I basically broadcasted overnight and talked about a lot of what CES has been unveiling and what the talks are about, and like kind of covering the show as I am supposed to as like media.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, it was a nice stream, and I got a fancy sign with my name on it. The thing about CES is that like this year more than ever, AI was very integrated into the conversation.
And like just
I
to put like an
like
asterisk on that, it's not that all of these things weren't always built with AI, but because it's such a buzzword, it's front and center now.
Oh my gosh. Like, so I've been going to CES for the past few years. For
Hmm.
context, it is the world's largest tech trade show, event, whatever you want to call it.
Consumer electronics show, right?
Yeah, Consumer Electronics Showcase. It has been around for a long time, and it's here in Vegas, and you get like over 40,000 attendees from like several different countries.
You mean it's
I met
bigger than
people.
TwitchCon?
It's bigger than TwitchCon. It's way bigger than
Whoa!
TwitchCon.
Yeah, no,
It's
it
like
is.
oh my God, it's it's way bigger than TwitchCon. Yeah, so it brought in people from like I met people from like Italy, Australia, Japan. I saw like a lot of like Asian representation there, like all
Hmm.
the different country pavilions in the Venetian Expo where Eureka Park is. And that's the big thing to mention about it is that it's not just the Las Vegas Convention Center in which it takes over every single hall, but it's also space in the Venetian. It's also space in the Aria. They have new space in the Fontainebleau, which is where like their AI quantum blockchain sectors
They
were
made a
for a
whole
few
AI
days.
casino just for this show.
Yeah, it was an AI casino, guys. You don't actually press the button to spin the slots. They just spin on their own.
Right?
Yeah, but to the whole point about AI, like it's not that like it's coming, it's the fact that it's already here.
Oh, it's been
And
here.
the past couple years, like I saw like a bunch of like mentions of it in like press conferences and billboards, but this year I think was the worst year in terms of like where it was at the forefront. It was so bad in the sense of like it was it was used like three times in every single sentence in every single press conference. I mean,
Everything
it
has to be AI
was
because that's where all the
yeah.
shareholders are, right? You want to invest,
Basically,
invest
yeah.
because we have AI.
It's basically like, you think of monumental inventions like the internet, the
The
telephone, the light
smartphone,
bulb, the
yeah.
smartphone. And
AI is
and,
going to
and
be
then
up there. We had such a like this
AI is up
exponential
there.
shot in technology over the past 30 years. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and companies like Nvidia, which are responsible for a lot of PC like graphics cards, they also make a lot of news headlines because they are at the forefront of
They are literally
AI.
the richest company in the world right now, highest market value.
It's crazy. And there was a lot of presence as well from like Intel, AMD, Lenovo. You might remember Lenovo is like from a laptop that you own or like
The
just
no the
from the world of gaming.
Lenovo gaming booth at TwitchCon with the foam pit,
Ah,
right?
yeah, the
Yeah,
foam
that
pit.
one. That's
That is Lenovo Legion, but we're talking about Lenovo.
Lenovo's just
Lenovo
the greater
Legion
parent
was
company.
yeah, the greater parent company. Yes, thank you. But they actually took over the Sphere for their keynote.
Ooh.
So if you wanted to watch their keynote, you got to go into the Sphere. They were giving out food and drinks for free.
I
Kind
love
of wild.
free.
Because at the Sphere, like the bottle of water that I was able to just reach in and grab would have cost at least like $7. It's
After
really
water.
expensive.
Sorry.
After paying like hundreds of dollars for The Wizard of Oz, you're probably paying an extra $30 for food and
Hmm.
drinks and whatever. Anyways, it's a spectacle though. The press conference was really cool. But the way that I described their press conference, yes, it was AI, just like all the other press conferences, but they brought in the Infinity Stones of tech CEOs because they
Oh
were announcing
yeah.
all these partnerships. They had Intel, AMD, Nvidia, like we're building this giant super center, data super center here. We're partnering with FIFA World Cup to like, bring all this tech and AI and everything. And that was just one of the many press conferences I went to where AI was at the forefront.
So
Even like
basically, like he went up to the stage and he was like, AI, 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 clap.
it's like so to put it into context for all our Toontown fans out there. Remember the meme from years ago? Bless his heart, Random Toon did the meme with Joey, and he was like doodles, and the crowd goes
Yep.
crazy. It's
Mm-hmm.
basically AI, and the crowd goes crazy.
Woo! Let's go! Woo!
Yeah,
Let's go!
that's basically what it is. Although there were other
How
people
did
in the
you
crowd
land
that
on
were
your
also,
feet? How did you do that?
yeah. How did you do
How
that,
did you do
actually?
that? No, you can stay there. That's crazy. Go ahead. Sorry, I
And
interrupted.
no, it's okay. That was a spectacle, right? More of a spectacle than AI.
That's how AI
Glaceon
did that.
landing
That's
on
what it was.
it's an AI
It's an
plushie. I knew
AI
it.
trick.
It-
None of this is
AI,
real, guys. We AI
yeah.
generated the whole episode. No wonder we spent 20 minutes on Corey in the house.
That game was also AI generated, probably.
Whoa! No wonder it's
Yeah.
the greatest game of all time.
Literally, I was like with friends at like CS, and we started joking around. Like we would look up at the sky, and we'd be like, "Oh, that plane or those stars, it's AI generated." Like we just start joking, like
Bro,
everything is
your
AI
whole life is
generated now.
AI generated. We're in the Matrix.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah, they should make a movie about that.
They should.
Like,
That's such a good idea. We could do it, Michael. Make a whole
we
trilogy
could,
about it.
we really could. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, CES. This year it was like, it was. It, I was feeling a little like dystopian about it. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Like
I'm
there
right
were
there with you. Just
there
hearing
were
about it and flipping
there
through
were
your
people.
story, I'm all like,
Yeah,
AI toothbrush? What the? I don't need that.
yeah. AI everything, man. Food tech, health, smart homes. Oh my gosh, like everything. I saw more humanoid robots this year than I've ever seen at CES.
There were more humanoid
Robots that
robots than actual humans.
basically it might as well be true. Like robots doing flips, throwing punches, dancing.
That's scary,
There were it's
actually.
no, I swear I literally have it on video. Like this is what these booths were like showing. Like these robots are doing everything, and it's just like, how are we supposed to feel about
Now
this? Like
presenting your eventual doom. These will be
right?
your AI cyber
Y'all
lords that will take over the earth in 10 years.
y'all watched the
Clap.
movie y'all watched the movie I, Robot,
iRobot,
right?
yep, with Will
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all if you haven't watched it, go watch it.
That's an
But
old one. It might be older than some of our
it is.
viewers.
But it's also potentially where we're heading if things
What
aren't
year did that come
regulated,
out?
so who knows? I think it was
iRobot
2008 as
release
well.
date. 2004.
2004.
Ah, so
Yeah.
it, dude, it's 22 years old now. Might actually
Oh
be
my
older than some
gosh.
of our viewers. That's
Oh
crazy.
man. That is wild. There might actually be people that have never seen that film.
That's true.
That was definitely one of the like first films that stood out to me growing up that I remember watching.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so in the midst of a lot of AI stuff though, it is being integrated into lots of different things. AI laptops, AI PCs, AI TV monitors. The monitors are always stunning to see at CES, but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely interesting, especially in the realm of conversations where it's like AI is like replacing our jobs, or
Mm-hmm.
there are real people that are doing things. Literally, we have companies laying off people because AI is like speeding things up, and that's going to continue this next year 100%. We already know companies that are planning for further layoffs in
Yeah, it's
2026.
not going to stop until the bubble bursts. They don't see the bubble
Yeah.
starting to burst and being like, "Oh, we better back
No.
off." No, no, no. They are going to go all the way until either they are broke or we're broke, right? And the
Yeah.
only reason they go broke is because we go broke first and can't afford anything that they're offering.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of things that they're offering are pretty up there price wise. Like,
Oh, yeah,
it's pretty
no.
expensive.
I mean, how much
Yeah.
are monitors nowadays? Am I right, Michael?
They can be pretty pricey. I'm just glad I got a new one on sale. So now I have 3 monitors,
How
which
much
is
was that new
nice.
one that you got? Like you
I
got
only
you
paid.
used it like a gift card, right?
I use gift cards, so I only
Mm.
paid like $60 for a monitor that is at originally price point, like priced at 240. So
That's
I
pretty decent
basically
price for a
saved
monitor.
like 75% off. Yeah, and it's like 300
Nice.
hertz, so it works. It's
Mm-hmm.
gaming. Um, but I did get some stuff for free without having to pay anything from
Free! I
CES.
love free! Alright,
We
show me
love
the free
free.
stuff.
Because when you go up to these booths, they look at your badge and they see content creator in the yellow media stripe, and they're
Oh, and they're
like,
like, you're gonna make
"Oh,
videos about our
they're
stuff.
like,
Here, take
they're
them.
like, they're like, we're gonna treat you like royalty. Trust me." I had conversations with some other media, and they're like, "No," like they stepped me aside. They gave me the whole rundown. I had a friend who tried these AI glasses. Yes, there are AI glasses. It's giving Google Glass vibes, but
Mm-hmm.
like, I
Sometimes
don't know.
it's not the idea, it's when the idea is presented. Although Google Glass didn't like thrive in its time, there will be a
No.
time where that stuff is gonna start selling.
And yeah, and some of these glasses were like doing real-time translation. So like if you were talking to me in like Chinese Mandarin, it
Mm-hmm.
would show up for me in English,
It would
like
have like
what you're
subtitles on the
saying.
glasses.
And it would be in real time, which is kind of spooky. But
That's crazy.
yeah, but I did get some like non basically AI tech. These
They
are some
didn't give you
earbuds
the
from
glasses?
No, these
Can't
are some
believe it.
earbuds from like 2022 that some wireless earbuds.
They just had them laying
Needed some
around.
new
They're like, yeah,
earbuds.
we don't need these anymore. They're not AI. You can have them.
Imagine that's like what's in the back of
Our
their
new ones
head.
are AI, so we got to get rid of the old ones.
Oh my gosh. One of the first things I ended up getting shocked me actually. So
Like
Rode
literally, like it zaps
microphones?
you.
No,
I'm sorry, I'm
like
being extra goofy today.
it's okay. AI makes people a little extra
It's
goofy.
I'm a little insane. It's fine.
It's fine. But if you know Rode microphones, like the brand of
Ah,
microphones, so they gave me one of these like orange like foam like microphone adapter things to be able to use.
now you can be a
And then I
commentary YouTuber.
and now
Yo,
I have a
especially
few of
with
these,
those. You ever see the commentary
especially
YouTubers that
with
are like standing
these.
on the street with like they're just like holding
Exactly.
the little microphone and they talk
They
into
were
it?
just
Talk
giving these
They
out.
just talk
Like
about
I
like
was
capitalism and
shocked.
the economy and how we're all gonna die
Yeah.
someday because of scrolling on TikTok. You could be that
Okay,
guy.
you are particularly insane
I
today.
am. It's fine. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But look, they're purple.
I think that's
Look at
pretty
it, they're
cool, right?
purple.
Like I don't
Nah,
have those
like
exactly. I have something like that, but those are a good pickup right there. Because you
oh,
know
they
what you can
definitely
do with
are.
that? You
Yeah.
can do like I wouldn't say like a maybe an IRL stream, but you can hook it up to your like phone or something and then start like streaming through your phone
Yeah,
using that as a microphone and it'll have a
I
much better
can.
quality than like your actual phone. And you can actually then set up your phone a place and then take a step back and they still hear you as if you're right next to them.
Exactly. I've seen a lot of people use them, so I'm actually really stoked that I got them at CES.
I actually did that
Um,
when I was streaming during my streamathon. I went into the kitchen and I hooked it up to my laptop and I just had the little microphone on my shirt and I was able
yeah,
to talk while I was cooking. I don't know
yeah.
why that was like stream content for me, but I was like, "Hey guys, watch
Hey,
me make deviled eggs."
hey, people enjoy cooking streams. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
There was a lot of gaming tech I saw as well. It's like a part of the picture at CES. So one of the things I ended up walking away with was this grip for your Switch or Switch
Oh,
OLED.
at first I thought it was like
No,
a Steam Deck or something. I was gonna be like, "Yo,
no, they weren't giving away like Rogue Allies or anything, but there were a lot of
man!"
accessories. They're making one for Switch 2 right now, but they had this one for Switch, and I have the Switch OLED, so
Or were they like, "You
I
got to
was
Switch or Switch 2?" and you're like, Switch." They're like, "Here you go."
here you go, right? So, but it's got like the stand on the back. It's got, and then they tout ergonomic designs and all of that.
Everything's
Um,
ergonomic nowadays. If it's not AI, it's
everything
ergonomic.
that. And then one of the brands I talked to a lot was Hyperkin, and they're a small company that makes like some pretty big moves. So they have a lot of accessories with like controllers. So I got some
Ooh.
some controllers that work for Xbox, and they have like I don't know, programmable back buttons, like
I love
Hall
the
effect
back
sticks.
paddles. Those are so good.
So we got a blue one and a white one. It's
Nice.
called the Competitor. It's pretty cool.
I was gonna
Um,
say I'm down to two controllers. All my other
yeah,
ones got stick drift again, and so I was like, "Can you send me one my way?" And then I realized it's all Xbox. I'm like, "Never mind, keep them." I don't want
yeah,
Xbox. Get them out
yeah.
of
You want
here.
yeah, Xbox only. How dare they?
Although if
But
somebody
they
wants to
also
treat me, you
have.
can check out my throne and get me a controller there, or check out Smirky's throne and get him a Switch too.
We're over halfway funded on a Switch 2 right now.
Let's
So
go!
help me get a Switch 2 so I can play Mario Kart World and Legends ZA and stream them, please.
So
I'm
true.
desperate. They also have like these like tiny controls, like literally things as like small as just like this. And they had like some licensing deals that were pretty impressive, like so random too. You'll be shocked at what they have. So the first one that I got was Sriracha. And
Ooh.
this
Like the
works for
rooster
like
sriracha. Wait, that kind of goes
yeah.
hard.
So this works for Switch, but also works for like PC, Android, like mobile games, like stuff like that.
Yeah, you could like plug that in and play some like old Sega
PC.
games or something, and it would feel right at home.
Yeah, and you'll be shocked. So this is so they only have two in this collection. The other one is like a red pepper kind of
Hmm.
one, right?
Yeah.
And it has like Bluetooth, so you don't have to plug it in or anything. And it does work for Switch 2 as well, but they're working on like the features, like because this is mainly for like Switch as well. But it
Hmm.
does work for your Switch 2. You just might have some trouble with some of the like I guess like functionalities, but because they've had these for a while. The other one that I have, you probably won't guess. You know what? Throw out a random brand. See what you can think of.
Random brand.
Um, in the
Chick-fil-A.
realm of okay, Chick-fil-A, not that exact, but in the realm of food. Think of something that's in the realm of food.
Oreo.
Because Oreo, that's a good guess, but nah. The brand that I was also given is Kraft Mac and Cheese.
Wait, that's awesome.
And it's part of a collection that includes like Heinz ketchup and Kool-Aid Man, and then the hot dog.
Kraft Heinz is
Um,
all one company, so it makes sense that they just kind of pair with that
yep,
one company and just all of these different food items.
yeah, no, literally, it's called like Cheesy Overlord. It's so
That's so
funny.
good.
So, shout out Hyperkin. They were at CES last year, so I saw a bunch of this stuff, but this year I got to walk away with some stuff.
So basically,
And
you're showing up
yeah,
to game next time we play Mario Party.
that's right. Me rolling in with my Kraft Mac and Cheese and Sriracha controllers at the function.
Do
We're
I want to
out
get
here.
spicy or do I want to get cheesy?
No, for real. So those are the products that I walked away with. The earbuds aren't too special because like I needed new earbuds, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to pay like over $100.
I
But
don't blame you. I
so
wouldn't either.
yeah, but yeah. Aside from the product, there were a lot of cool brands that I was also like connecting with. Lots of functions, after parties, the whole nine yards. They take over the strip. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's one of the largest conventions I go to every year, and it's at the start of every year.
Mm-hmm.
They are already slated to come back in early to mid January for like the next few years. So it's here, and the next few years we're going to see how AI is evolving tech because it is going to be evolving tech whether we like it or not. And it's going to be in every single sector of tech, whether we like it or not. It already is, I promise you.
No, it
The
definitely is.
amount of
You're right.
content that I filmed with, like, I can imagine the percentage of AI products that I captured are like near the top of the crop. Like
Honestly, the only reason we're not seeing
it's
more AI integrated in video games right now, at least not generative AI, is because of
yeah,
how much of a backlash any sort of generative AI is already made. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 had AI generated calling cards that already received like huge backlash.
Yeah.
Claire
Yeah.
Obscure having AI assets as placeholders received huge backlash. And so that made every single developer a little timid, a little scared to start really full forcing it into their games lately. So thank God the
Yeah.
gaming community has a little bit of standard, at least as far as the players go.
They're holding on to their roots right now. We'll see what happens with. I mean, AI genuinely is like so prominent. I do fear that it's going to be a matter of time before it becomes more and more of a problem. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, humanoid robots. Check that out.
Look,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah, that's me in a future life, actually.
Yep.
Not you. I mean, like I have videos. Like, I mean, the poses. This thing had like so many joints to it. It was like doing like 360-degree turns on the top half, like the arms, like the
Starts break
head. Like,
dancing, spinning on its head.
you think that's funny, but yes. Like,
Yes, no, really.
I mean, like,
that robot
like,
got better
those,
flexibility than I do. Oh yeah, the little
those
dog
yellow,
ones.
So these are the Boston Dynamic dogs, and they had at the start of Hyundai's press conference, they brought out 5 of them, and they were all dancing synchronized to K-pop music.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like how a K-pop band normally does, like the dancing, like to the capabilities of what a robot can do. They were all dancing.
They're out there like gonna
K-pop.
be golden.
Right. Oh yeah, and then Sony has a car called a Fila, and
you can play PS5 while driving. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, that would be awkward though.
Well, PlayStation Remote is going to be in it. They did mention that.
I love distracted driving.
Look, Astrobot at CES.
Astrobot, let's go! Can I tell you off topic to this day, like literally to this day? Oop, sorry, I blocked you a little bit there. If I look right now,
how dare you?
Right as of right now, as of this recording, we've been recording for an hour. Over the past hour, 60 minutes, 3 of my 4 most watched videos this hour are Astrobot shorts. Like they were uploaded 2024, 2024, and July 2025. Astrobot is still huge. People still love it. It's the driving force right now.
If you get the Sony Afila, you can make your dashboard Astrobot themed. I mean, people love Astrobot.
I gotta get it now.
You can also make it God of War themed as well.
I gotta get the Astrobot dressed up as God of War themed.
Yes, you should pitch that to them. See if they.
I think they'd love it. Honestly, that's like printing money right there.
All right, you want to know one of the weirdest ads that I saw walking around the Las Vegas Convention Center?
That's hard to say because it's Las Vegas and it's got a lot of weird ads. But hit me with it.
But it wasn't even Vegas related. Okay. I'll show you this because it's funny. But there were Job Ohio ads. Like Ohio was pitching to people to like look at jobs in like the state of Ohio.
Move to Ohio, please. Like the whole state is like, please move here. We're not that bad, I swear. It's that bad.
Jobs in Ohio. They had a presence. Like that sign that I showed was from like a breakfast they were doing because I was invited to a separate breakfast. And
Ohio invited you to breakfast.
I was like, no, it was next door. I can't be on Ohio's level.
Next thing you know, you're matching on Tinder with Massachusetts. You know, like these states are getting out of hand.
They really are. They really, really are. Nah. I mean, I have a lot of photos and videos as well from like the Sphere that were really cool. Because it is cool to go, but it's cool to see. It's a spectacle. But yeah, I mean, CES as a whole is a really big deal. By the end of it, I was absolutely out of my mind exhausted. I did not do anything this weekend except order a new monitor and try to fix the.
And I've seen pictures and it looks beautiful. And you got that sideways up there and it's for your chat.
The picture actually took off on Blue Sky. I was surprised, like how many likes were coming in for it. I was like, wait, people actually like think the setup is cool.
People just celebrate as soon as you get that 3rd monitor. They're so happy. Like the jump from 1 monitor to 2 is enough to like give an angel its wings, you know. So people love seeing that 3rd monitor.
The angel fly.
Yeah, there you go. It gives the angel its halo.
There you go. And then the 4th monitor.
At that point, I don't know where I'd even put it. You got to get a mount at that point. Like you've
Yeah,
seen Ben
exactly.
Royko's setup where he has the 6, right? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my
6. I
God.
couldn't.
Yeah.
That'd be too much for me. I
No.
don't know which one I would game on.
Like I have it where it's like, okay, this monitor is like where I keep track of like I guess my browser, my
Mm,
like, stream uh software, whatever. This one is like gaming on the 300 hertz monitor because it has to be. And then the
mm-hmm.
one on the right is my vertical monitor for chat, dashboard, whatever. I don't really I've never had like a portrait mode monitor before, so it's very new to me.
I'm sure
Um
you'll get accustomed to it quick. I mean,
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm really excited to have a nice monitor now because like a better monitor because it
Mm-hmm.
makes me want to actually play more games on it, and I'm looking forward to playing more games on it. Um, so yeah, there's a lot more about CS I probably could talk about, but just know it's very AI centric, AI heavy, and that's the direction we're heading, whether you like it or not. I know a lot of people don't like it.
I'm one of those
Um,
people.
Yep, but that is just the fact of the matter. Like it is innovating the next several years of tech. Like
Mm-hmm.
it just is. So we just have to learn to navigate it. And like every time I go back to CES, it's probably going to be the same amount of attention on like AI. So um, whether or not it starts seeping more and more and more into our games, we'll see. Probably there will be attempts,
Oh no,
and we'll
there's
just
definitely gonna be
see.
times. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, there already are attempts that we've already brought up on this stream,
Mm-hmm.
on this podcast. So, yeah, very interesting times.
Mm-hmm. See, I was only gonna bring up my little fun story about the one time I had 3 monitors because I could. I have room here. We have a third monitor. It's just kind of a pain to get the cable to go all the way around and connect. So I work
Yeah.
just fine with two. So instead of overbearing it, I stick with my two. But I did plug in one monitor or a third monitor one time, and it was to watch football because I had Sunday ticket. So I had like
Fair.
a game here, I had 4 games here, and I had 4 games there, or maybe 2 games here, and I was like, okay, now I got all the games going at the same time, and I can go here and then there and then there and then there and then there and then touchdown! Oh no, he fumbled, right? And I think I took a picture of
Yeah.
that somewhere. I'd have to dig it up and find it, but that's
Oh my
that's the only
gosh.
time I dabbled with a third monitor. And I tried putting it here, but I felt
Yeah.
like it was no elbow room, so I put it on top of my computer, and it almost fell over. And I'm like, I'll just stick
Mm.
with two.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I literally was down to a single monitor when CES was over, and then
Mm-hmm.
we ended up fixing the like broken monitors. So suddenly I went
Nice.
from one monitor to three.
That's
So
good.
I will take it. I've been streaming for a long time and I've never had three monitors. So
That was the first time for
yeah.
everything, and we're always upgrading. You know, like my setup didn't always look
Yep.
like this. I didn't always have all of this. I started with a laptop in my bedroom. You know,
Mm.
my second monitor was a
Yeah.
TV.
I also started with a laptop and streamed on a laptop for 6 years, but here I am
Mm-hmm.
with a new beefy PC and three monitors.
Nice.
Now I just
You're
need to
making your
switch
way in the
two, and
world.
my now I just need to switch two, and my life is complete.
Oh, you know
So
what I got recently as an upgrade? Someone was kind enough to get me a new Elgato from my throne. I don't know if I can drag this
ooh,
all the way.
I should
Right,
upgrade my
right,
capture card.
right there. Do you see it?
Yeah,
This
I
is
see
the
it.
4KS, and it
Yeah,
has been
I need
wonderful and
that.
so good to me recently because
That's
I had
awesome.
the HD60S for probably the past like almost 10 years because I think I got that one back in
Mm.
2016. So it was about time that I finally got a better one that runs at a higher frame rate and has better pass through and records at a higher resolution. So shout out Rachel, thank you for the Christmas gift. I appreciate it. But
W Rachel.
that's
Yeah,
that's that's my upgrade for the holiday season.
I'm still chilling with the HD60S Plus, which does do me solid, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, now I have a 4K monitor, so like it'd be nice to get that upgrade.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure.
I'll have to look into it for sure.
You know some people at Elgato probably still.
I could probably get a nice discount, if nothing else.
Maybe just work something
Yeah.
out like a one-time collaboration. It's worth writing out a professional email and being like, all I'm
Hey,
asking
cold
for is this one
emails.
thing.
Yep.
Cold emails work. I'm telling you, they do. You just have to
All
find the
I'm
email
asking
first.
for is a little respect.
So actually, I saw like a tweet about that a while ago. Somebody actually got like a single stream Taco Bell partnership from a cold email.
That's cool.
I know. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out where they
Yeah.
emailed. But you just gotta make it sound professional and
copy their homework, but don't make it too obvious, Aaron, when you're pitching to them.
yeah. And the biggest thing, if you're a creator out there and you're looking to get these sort of collaborations, maybe not Taco Bell, but depending on your size, what a media kit. A media kit is huge, right? You've got a media kit, don't you?
Yeah.
I have a form of a media kit, but I need something more official, so I'm probably going to work on it at some point when I have time.
I also have a form of media kit, but I had one back in like 2018, 2019 that was actually like the one pager that did me some justice. Now I have a media kit attached to my like Linktree equivalent called Pillar, and I have like all my stats updated on there.
Yeah.
Which includes like my total reach and everything. So yeah, but it'd be nice to have like a proper graphic and stuff like that.
So I'm definitely, I have to like write that down somewhere for me to start doing, but
write that down.
Write that down. All right, but we got a few other topics to talk about here. I loved hearing about your CES stories, and we always have so much to say, but this is something that came across my feed the other day, and I thought this was really interesting because to me it makes sense, and I want to get your like share on it, right?
Yeah.
So
not me dropping my water bottle, which y'all did not hear.
All good, no worries. I didn't hear it. You're good.
Yeah, but if you saw me flinch, that's why. Go on.
The developers of Peak explained how they price their game, and it weirdly makes a lot of sense. Yeah. They say, in a player's mind, what does it mean to spend $5? Well, that's $5. But $6? Well, that's still $5. $4 is also kind of $5. $3 is $2, and $2 is basically free.
It's because of the 99 cents.
That is a big part of it, for sure. But it's also like where we kind of gauge things in our mind. If a video game is $2 or less, it's like nothing, right? If $2 went missing from your bank account right now, you wouldn't even notice. That's the idea of it. So we've got these tiers. You know, $12, that's $10, but $13 is $15. And we found that $8 is still $5. It doesn't become $10. $7.99, that's $5. So $8 is going to be So $8 going to $5 is the biggest differential we could find in pricing, so we found it very optimal. So that's why they priced it at $8, because if it was anything more than $8, then it seemed too much. It seemed to be that next mental tier up at around $10, which weirdly this makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know what you're thinking or how you see it, but
no, it makes perfect sense to me actually.
And this is in an indie's mind, because in indie games, you're usually in the range of like 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe up to 30 on the higher ends. So I totally understand where these smaller numbers come from. But a lot of this also comes in the form where AAA looks at it between $70 games, $60 games, and $50 games, right? Because you see a $48.99 game, and that's your $48 game, that's basically a $50 game. But a $45 game, that's like a $40 game, you know? And it is part of this, like, I wouldn't say market manipulation, but it's the psychological pricing of how they get people to jump on a lot of these deals. Like, whenever something goes on sale, it's originally $60, and if it goes down to $42, which is, $18 off, so that's 30% off, 42 is just 40. So they could put it at $40, but they know if they put it at 42, you're still as likely to buy it at 42 than you are if it was 40. But if it's at 45, you're less likely to buy it. So they're going to find that middle ground right there at 42.
No, it makes perfect sense because like as someone that tries to be very mindful of cost and my spending, it makes complete sense. Like to think of it in that manner. So it's peak. It's peak.
So with that in mind, I want to ask a question just to see kind of how frugal you are. This is not a comment on like your finances or anything.
Oh no! Is this going to be our game for this?
No, this is not our game. I swear. I have a different game.
On Smirky's personal finances.
All right, Michael, bring up your bank account. We're gonna rate it on a scale from 1 to 10.
Oh, it would be so poor, so absolute dirt. And
that's okay. Mine's a -2 out of 10, so we're not gonna look at it. But let's say
-2.
a $70 game came out that you want, but you don't want to spend $70 on it. How much off would it have to be for you to think, okay, maybe I'll pull the trigger and buy that what was originally $70 game? What is enough of a discount for a $70 game for you to go, all right, I think I'll get it?
I'll answer it on like a central average perspective because like obviously it depends on the game and what the game is offering.
Hmm.
Uh, I feel like like if it's only going down to like $60, that's not enough
No, I
because
feel that
like
too. I agree 100%.
that's where the OG pricing was. God, sorry, I just thought about how like GTA 6 is probably going to be so expensive,
They
and
claim
people
it's
are
not going to
probably,
be 100, but we'll see.
and we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, so like I don't know, like I feel like 45 is like probably as far up as I would like, like 60, no, 50, probably not. 45 to 40,
For
maybe,
like a really big
and then
AAA, you're going to spend
for
80
like a
hours on
triple
it.
A, yeah,
Because I'm thinking, like in my
yeah,
mind, the Ghost of Yotei or Astrobot or
yeah.
something like that. How much are
I
you
feel like
how much are you willing to spend on something like that? Because
I feel
although
like the
I did
max would
spend
be
$70
50.
on those games,
Yeah,
like given how usually my finances are and how I'm a little bit more frugal, for me, if it's a game I'm interested in but didn't spend $70 on release, I'm probably looking at no more than 42. And that's kind of why I brought up that number in the first place because
yeah.
like I'd like 40,
Because
but I'd be willing to
42
go up to
is
42. It is that
yeah.
30% off. That is exactly where that point is. When they hit you with the 25% off, nah, that 30% off, that's about the right spot.
Also, like, didn't we grow up learning that the answer to all things in life is 42?
That's true. You got a good
I
point.
mean,
Genius.
yeah, that's why it has to be that number. Nothing more, nothing less.
All right, let's take it another
Magic
tier
number.
down. A game that's regularly $30 that you're kind of interested in, but you're not willing to spend $30 on it. How much would it have to be for you to pull the trigger on that?
Uh, I don't think the discount has to be as great. Like, I would maybe say like if it's a game that I'm truly not as interested in, but I might be thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'd bring it down to somewhere in the scope of like a $20 game.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, my
Yeah.
brain is jumping to the number 18. I think I need to just not see the
Yeah,
two. Like, if it's
I
1999, I think my brain is like, that's okay. But if it still says like 20 something, nah, that's not it.
yeah, yeah.
So,
18 was a number that popped up in my head too.
hey,
So
maybe there's something to it. Maybe we're going to see a lot more $18
maybe,
games. Maybe. All right, and then the
maybe.
final tier here, a game that you're like basically you don't care about. How low does it have to be for you to just say, "Oh, I don't care. I'm going to throw money at it." Right? Your friend comes up to you in a Discord and he's like, "Hey, play this game with me," and you really don't care for it, but your friend's like, "Hey, buy it." Like, how low would it have to be? $10 or less? $5 or less? What are you thinking? Because
You
like
want
for
to know my
them,
answer?
$2 is basically free, right?
My answer was gonna be free 99.
Free 99. So if it's a $1 game, you're like, nah. If I go, Michael, we're gonna make content on this game, buy it for $1. I know we're only gonna play it one time for half an hour, but come on, it's 99
No,
cents.
legitimately, I would probably buy it. If it's for the sake of content, then it's still a tax write-off. So
True,
you know
true.
what? It's fine. Smile.
I think for me it's $5 or less.
Yeah.
I'll throw $5 at a game just for the sake of content or for a one-time buy or one-time play. I don't think I would do
Yeah,
anything more.
I'd
If it's
say
$8, nah, bro,
yeah,
nah.
I'd say that would be like the max for me as well. Yeah.
Because that's kind of the mentality we get in when the Steam Summer Sale hits and you start scrolling through all the games that are like, they're suddenly like 80% off,
Oh
90%
yeah.
off, and you see like, whoa, that's a really
Yeah.
good game, and it's only $4. Yeah, I'll throw it in my cart and buy it because that's basically nothing to me, and I probably won't touch it anytime this calendar year, but I'll get to it eventually, and I'm sure you have games and I have games that we've both done that for, but
I don't want to talk about my backlog on the podcast, Aaron.
this is a
I
personal
would
topic. I'm really sensitive about it.
yeah, this is really, I don't know how to feel right now, actually. No, I'm just kidding. But I am so dedicated this year to getting my backlog tackled at least a little bit. I'm probably gonna start though with Clair Obscur because I am so
Hmm.
determined to finally like play through Game of the Year. But I am like I still need to get through like the new SpongeBob game. I still need to get
And
through
yeah,
Silksong.
you've
I
started those. You just need to
like
finish them.
I need to start playing Dispatch. That's on the list now.
Hmm. I'm trying to
You
finish
know,
Ghost of Yotei. That's what I'm in the middle of right now. I played it when it first
mhm.
came out. I beat the game. I felt good. I did a couple of the side stuff. And then I got really busy doing that Paper Mario video, which is now done almost at 10,000 views. Go check it out. Thanks. And now I'm working on editing another
Yeah.
thing. And in between editing that and the next game coming out, which on my list is Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven. They have an
Cult of
expansion
the
coming out.
Ham.
Cult of the Ham! Dun-dun, right? That comes
Yeah.
out next week, but I've just been in my free time now working on the Ghost of Yotei Platinum, and I am 2 trophies away, and those 2 trophies are just like collecting things, right? I don't have to do any more of the hard
Yeah.
bosses, I don't have to do any more of the side quests or the bounties. I just got to go collect a few things. It should take me an hour to an hour and a half, and I'm done. And I've been really enjoying that. So anyway, we got a
Good.
couple more fun little topics here. Do you play a lot of Animal Crossing, Michael?
I am very well aware of what has bestowed upon the Animal Crossing community.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played it lately. My villagers hate me for it, probably.
Okay, I hopped on Animal Crossing not too long ago, right? It was
Yeah.
like a month ago when they first made the announcement that they were going to be doing this really big update for Switch 2 and everything. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me get on my island and see how much all of my villagers hate me. And I've told this story before on the podcast, but I'll tell it again. For any
Yeah.
first time listeners, I hopped on, and because I transferred everything from Switch 1 to Switch 2, Animal Crossing doesn't work like that. You have to do a special thing in order to transfer your island, and I didn't know, and I already got rid of my old Switch, so I had to start my island all over again, and I lost Raymond forever.
Yes,
And now
that's
my
right.
heart is broken. So maybe with the
But
new update, now I'll start the
yeah,
new island again. Why not, right? Maybe. It's
what's
something I could do
the
for the next week.
synopsis? What's the synopsis
So
of
I
this
just
new
have a little
update
bit of a video
3.0?
playing while we were talking about it. Because do you have any Animal Crossing stories you wanted to share before I go over
I
the
got
key
no.
points?
Go on,
You don't
by
have
all
any
means.
Animal Crossing stories?
Why does Pudge's dress look like a slab of meat? Like that's
It is
all
a
that came up
slab
in
of
my
meat. Look
mind.
how awesome that is.
Okay,
Okay,
maybe I
but
should play Animal Crossing again.
you do own it, don't you?
I do own it. Yeah, I
Nice.
do.
But yeah, this is all of the little pinpoints. A Nintendo Switch 2 version requiring a paid upgrade. But it's $4.99, and as we just discussed, $4.99 is basically free.
Yeah,
That's not true,
that's a good
but
price.
you can host up to 12 people at once, a new megaphone that allows you to speak into the microphone and call out to the villagers on your island. That's pretty
Okay.
neat. And then everything below is part of the free update, so don't feel like you have to upgrade if you don't want to. But yeah, the new upgrade has like what the different like houses and a different island you can go to, and it has like the is it part of the free update or the paid part where you can
Yeah.
go into the dream world and make your own island any way you want it? Do you happen to know?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's like called, but I'm familiar with it.
Okay, well, there's a brand new hotel. Seems to have popped up overnight. You can decorate hotel rooms for visitors. That's pretty
That's
cute.
cool. I like that.
And in the Happy Home Paradise DLC, you can be rewarded with tickets and deals on items. But then they got the new Nook Miles objectives
Nook
because some
Miles,
people have
yep.
literally played this game to death and have completed every single objective in the game. I don't know how they do it, but they've done it. I couldn't. So, quality of life updates for
Nope.
crafting and building. This is huge, actually, because for the first time in
That is
like
huge.
10 years or so, you can now craft multiple things at once. You can craft in bulk. Let's go.
And you can use materials from your storage. That's
Instead of
huge.
being in your hand, because that was really annoying. Just grab it, run over, craft it, grab it, run over, craft it, store it, grab it, run over, craft it, store it. Now it's just walk up to the table, craft 10 things.
Yeah,
Like
you know all
that.
those times that the fans were like, "Please, Tom Nook, let us craft items using the materials from our storage, and my
And he's
life
like,
is yours."
no,
Well,
it has to be realistic.
yeah.
Carry
Well,
it over to
now
the
you got to
crafting
pay
table
up.
like a man.
now you got to pay up to Tom because the prayers have been answered.
And now you can move from tile to tile, allowing you to tweak your island more accurately. They finally figured out the grid system.
They did it. They've
Good
done
for
it, y'all.
them. There's also a clear your island button. You can literally just clear the island.
Or just the beach, or the entire island.
Wipe it. Get it out of here. But yo, people love Rossetti. My boy Rossetti.
He's the GOAT.
Decorate even more on Luna's Slumber Islands. This is the kind of sandbox, do whatever you want with the island. Chill spot with your friends. So it looks like that is part of the free update. Very cool. Crossover amiibo functionality. So you can
That's
bring
really
in the
cool.
Master Sword. Pretty neat.
Triforce, yeah, that's really sick.
And there are new items to decorate with. So you can grab Lego items right off the bat from the Nook Shopping app, but some items will require you to earn tickets via the new resort as mentioned above. Scanning certain amiibos will also unlock even more items in Nook Shopping like Splatoon crossover decorations. So there you go.
Yeah,
Big update.
the only amiibo I have is from years ago with like Mario's Smash Bros amiibo. That's literally all I have. I do not have like much else though. So
see, I really thought they struck
probably
gold on
get some
amiibos with it being like both something functional for the video game, but also just display items. Because like who doesn't have display items? I mean, I have display items. I mean, right? So I figured that there would be like, you know, a bigger call for like amiibos and display items, and that they would be even larger. And I know plenty of people do have a lot of amiibos. I'm surprised they're not even bigger than what they are now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Probably can't sell them higher than like the retail price. So
yeah, makes sense.
It's not like Pokemon cards where it's like there's a whole market for them.
And then they get more expensive if you hold on to it for a while and it becomes rare. It's like, whoa, you got the rare Kirby eating cake amiibo. That's worth like $10,000 graded PF10 or whatever it is.
PSA 10.
PSA 10 Kirby eating cake.
Yeah. Oh man.
So maybe
all right,
this
what
will
else
get me.
got?
Yeah, maybe this will get me onto Animal Crossing. But did you see Hytale finally came out, or at least like early access?
I did not.
Yeah, so a lot of people have been talking about this and playing this. I don't remember where I saw it, but it hit like hundreds of thousands of players on the first day. Like very easily, it was like 500,000 concurrent players.
I had no idea this game even existed. I'm not gonna lie.
You never heard of Hytale? I feel like they've been talking about this for a while. Because I thought it was like it started as like a Minecraft server thing, and then turned into a spin-off of its own game. So I actually have like Moist Critical playing it because I figured Moist Critical wouldn't care if we show off some of his gameplay. So it is literally like knockoff Minecraft, but with some quality of life updates and everything. I don't have the exact details on it because I haven't played it, but I was wondering if you had and if you knew anything more about it.
No, I mean I see why people are interested in it. Just based
it's literally
on the
Minecraft.
visuals.
Yeah, no, it's like Minecraft for a more modern day, but it is still just Minecraft. Not to say that Minecraft isn't for the modern day, but like yeah, you can jump higher. There's a wider variety of things that you can do. You just shared something. I'm trying Hytale as it just launched, and they weren't joking when they said expect bugs. The game fell apart on the first enemy.
Yeah, you have to keep watching this. This one's funny.
That's pretty good.
Finally awake.
The whiplash. I can't believe they put all of Skyrim into Hytale. That's crazy.
Oh,
no
God.
wonder it took them so long to bring it out.
Yeah, that was the $50 DLC.
But yeah, it's more lively than Minecraft, right? There's more expressiveness, more fluid motion. It's almost as if you literally put a filter over Minecraft. Like if you didn't know any better, or we'll use my mom as an example because she doesn't really know anything about video games. If I showed her this, she'd go, yeah, that's Minecraft. Because everybody's heard of Minecraft, and this just exudes Minecraft. And you wouldn't know any different if you didn't know that this wasn't Minecraft.
Yeah, no, it does look pretty nice.
And there's absolutely
I mean,
nothing wrong with Minecraft-inspired games, right? Like, Minecraft
no,
doesn't
yeah,
own the genre, but it makes me
no,
really curious what the future of this game will be. Like, is it going to go full mod mode and have a bunch of online servers where you can create your own worlds and game modes and use it as a sandbox and starting point for all of these different games, kind of like what Roblox and Fortnite does? Or is it just going to stay confined to what it is and nothing more and nothing less?
yeah, it definitely begs a lot of questions.
But you can
So,
already see, like, just a couple, like, in that past
I mean,
20 seconds,
yeah,
the two things that stuck out to me was the fact that you have a higher jump. So he literally jumps up 2 blocks right here. He jumped up 2 blocks. You can't do that in Minecraft. The full 2 block
no,
jump. Like, that's
that's pretty.
huge.
Yeah, that is
Mm-hmm.
huge.
Did it multiple times there. And then the second thing is when he started breaking the tree, the whole tree fell down, right? Like nothing was hanging in the air. Once he got that stump out of the way, once nothing was left connecting to the ground, the whole thing fell apart.
Mm,
Timber, it all comes tumbling down. So it quite literally
yeah.
just speaks to me as Minecraft with a lot of quality of life updates.
Hmm.
And, a little
No,
less
it looks
blocky.
a little less blocky. It looks very beautiful.
Yeah, because you can even see the character. It's not a perfect square. Usually, you got to put a skin
No,
on
it's
the
not.
on the perfect square on the Minecraft
Yeah.
Steve. But it's like there's hair. It's popping out, and there's like little finger bumps and stuff like that. So, just to kind of make you aware of what the big game currently is
No, yeah,
in the
and it seems like it's
space.
getting a lot of acclaim. Like I did not realize.
Let me see
Like
if I
straight up.
can. Is it just twitch.tv/? No. Yep. No. That's an actual. Okay. I'm just gonna hit the browse. I wonder if it's not currently up here on Twitch. I was wondering how many people were like watching it and if there's still like an audience for it. Is it Hytale? There we go. Game. Okay. So like yeah, the top streamers are having like 1,000, 2,000, a thousand,
Yep.
1,000, 11,000. Okay. Let me go highest to lowest here. Yeah,
Yeah,
17,000,
17.
11,000. Okay, so it definitely is getting its fair share.
I,
Let me hit
yep.
browse and go live
And I see some
categories.
familiar names on there. It's probably one of the top ones right now.
Okay,
Where
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
no, it's right there. It's
Five.
actually above Minecraft right now, which
It's
doesn't
above
say a lot.
Minecraft.
Don't be like Minecraft dead, Hytale wins. This always happens
Yeah.
with new games. Understandably so. Minecraft has been around for ages, and
Yep.
Hytale is only, what, 15,000 viewers more. But yeah, you were saying you even recognize some of the
Yep.
names on here.
Yep. I see some creators that I'm like, okay, yeah, like this seems to be catching on to a
Twitch
lot of people.
partners, Twitch
So
ambassadors,
yeah, like for
a
sure. Like
lot of
it's
VTubers,
attracted
a lot of
a lot of
VTubers.
VTubers. Yeah, PC Gamer wrote that it surged to the most watched game on Twitch, attracting over 420,000 viewers when it
Wow.
actually was launching. So what we're seeing right now is just like
The
a taste of
aftermath.
what actually, yeah. So it's pretty stunning. Hytale is continuing to be developed on. The founder of Hypixel, because Hypixel is developing Hytale as I'm looking into it.
Yeah, Hypixel is the one
They
that had the server on Minecraft, so it
they
only
did,
makes
yeah.
sense
Which
that
that server was pretty instrumental to me when I was starting out with
no, it's
gaming. So I
Syndicate.
mean,
I know Syndicate.
yeah. So Hytale is definitely catching a lot of eyes and attention, and
Deluxe
it seems like
4.
yeah, they secured the next 2 years of development costs through pre-purchases
Oh,
just from people
nice.
pre-purchasing the game. So,
So they at
yeah,
least have a plan for the next 2 years or at least have the ability to.
yeah. So I think it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll have to check this out, honestly.
How much is it? Is it free, do you know?
I have no idea.
All right,
I can
time to
find
do a
out real
little bit
quick.
more research. Well, obviously there was.
Okay, Hytale.com, purchase now for immediate access. You can purchase it. You could do the standard edition for $20, the supporter edition for $35, or the Curse Breaker Founders edition for $70.
And as we know, $35 is really just $30, and $20 is really just $15.
Hey, we talked about it.
But hey, I won't.
We sure
I won't
did.
spend $70 unless it's $42. And it is early access.
Man.
The game is still in active development. Expect bugs and changes as we work. So, but yeah, early access available now as of yesterday from this recording.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into this.
So
I didn't know about it, so
I'm glad I could bring it to your attention. This is what we do here on SpeedChat Plus. We talk about all the gaming trends and content and content creators, etc., etc. So, did you hear that FaZe Clan got shut down?
I heard about. Yes, what a transition, Eric.
That's not what I wanted to talk about. I was just being funny. But anyway, you want to wrap it up with our fun game? Do you want to know what the fun game is?
Aaron, what is the fun game?
I was going to pitch to you that our fun game is that you and I go on to Toontown Rewritten and play around a mini-golf. What do you think?
I am down.
All right, let's do it. That's going to be our fun game. Do you want to do a 3-hole or a 6-hole? I don't want to do a red. That would take a little long, but I'm willing to do a 3 or a 6.
I'm down to do a 6-hole game.
All right. Oh, mine's got an update. I can't believe it. There's an update. I haven't played since last year.
You haven't played? Your trees are probably really...
Oh, my trees are deader than dead.
Yeah.
I haven't watered them since last year.
Oh, man.
No, but truth be told, I probably haven't watered them in like 9 months, so we're not going to talk about it, right? So, bam.
Definitely not.
I forgot that I don't even have audio on because I think I was on here to like record something. Give me this audio back.
We spawned in the same place but different districts. That's funny.
Oh, crazy. We were just both in Toontown Central. All right, here's the trick, guys. You teleport to Boss Spot HQ because it's quicker to turn around. Doing. Yeah, see? Oh, we're on the same page here.
Literally what I was doing. Yep.
I'll just teleport to you. I don't care enough. You're in Kaboom Cliffs. Docks.
A lot. No.
All right, let's hit a yellow. We're here by the yellow. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's been a hot minute since I've done some Toontown Rewritten golfing, so I'm out of practice. You're probably a little out of practice. It makes it fair for both of us. Get along, little doggy. And then I probably will not play Toontown Rewritten for the rest of 2026 unless Clear Coast comes out.
What do you like? How long do you think this game is going to take us? What do you think?
No more than 20 minutes, hopefully, because I mean, like the red one should like take 20 minutes, so this one maybe like 10. Because I know we'd be able to get through a green one in probably like 5. Depends on how fast the ball goes, how quick we get hole-in-ones, or how slow it takes for the ball to slow down, because that's usually what the deal breaker is there, you know?
Yeah.
68%?
You've got it, I think.
Oh, let's go. I remember that. I still got it. I promise I have not played this since like last year.
So he says.
Honestly, I don't remember the last time I even did golf. Dude, you think I'm playing Toontown Rewritten in my downtime? You think I have downtime?
You think I have downtime in 2026?
In 2026, this is the year of grinding. I'm currently editing a video on the Call of Duty history of multiplayer, and it's an hour and 45 minutes long, and I'm only 20 minutes into it so far. I got a long way to go.
Long way to go.
I did get up to Black Ops 2, though. I just finished editing the MW3 portion today. The first MW3, not the second MW3. It's very confusing. What are you working on? What's your big goals for this year?
Well, I'm not working on anything in particular right now, other than just like the email, like purging a lot of CES emails that are filling up my inbox that I've been getting the past like 2 months. So I'll play cleanup with my email, do some chores, like content wise, like I don't know, just figuring out like what games I want to play and how I want to tackle my backlog, and I don't know, just
I think that's a good way to go through it, you know?
Yep.
See, I've got like all of these ideas written down between little commentary videos and like full-length videos that I want to do. I have this whole like Google document Ooh, wait, that's quite the shot. Is that going
Oh,
in?
so close. No, it's not.
Oh, didn't get the
Oh,
chipmunks. Yeah, but it's
no,
like I've got all these
I wanted the
video
chipmunks.
ideas, and I just need to do two things. Number one, sort out which one I want to do first, and in which order.
He's
And
not
then
even trying and he's winning.
let's go! The second thing is I need to figure out how to pitch some of these, because it's like I want to play through all the BioShock games again, and like actually do a good, well-constructed video for that, but I got to figure out how to pitch it before I actually do it. Another idea I had was to do all of the old Jumpstart games, like you probably might even be before your time,
yeah.
like those learning games,
No, I'm
Jumpstart
familiar.
first grade, Jumpstart
Yeah.
third grade. Like those were great.
know
Those were
those
part of my
games.
childhood. I don't even know if there'd be an audience for a video like that, but I want to do it anyway. But my biggest hurdle right now is being able to actually like play and install them. I've gotten first grade, second grade, and fifth grade to work. I am having troubles with third, fourth, and sixth. So like I'm gonna probably hit up somebody named Noah to assist me with a virtual machine to see if I can get that working. But that's always been on like my back burner forever. I'm trying to just do one thing at a time. At least for the rest of this month, I have Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven, so as soon as that comes out, I am like on it.
I have friends that like I know someone that is really into like the Nancy Drew games, you know? Like,
yeah, our friend Matt loves the
2000s.
Nancy Drew games.
Yeah. Those games are always fun. Yeah, man, I haven't played Jumpstart games in forever. That'd be a really interesting thing to see you play through.
Like a retrospective. Yeah, nostalgia hits. People love nostalgia. So I think that's one of the big things I'd have to like focus on there is like, do you remember the Jumpstart games? Ooh, what a shot. Wait, this might bring you back into this. Hold up.
Hopefully. Let's see.
Let's see.
That was an impressive shot.
I didn't hit it quite hard enough, but we'll see. Give me that bounce. Give me that. Oh, I got the roll, not the bounce. But yeah, I would love to like at least focus on some nostalgia games. A couple of the others I had ideas for were like Rayman, going through the Rayman series, because Rayman 2 is now on the Nintendo 64 Classics catalog, so that's accessible now. And then I have Rayman 3 on emulator.
Switch? Shoutout Wizard 101. They dropped on Switch.
Yeah, actually, you know what I didn't realize is because it's on PlayStation, Wizard 101 has a platinum trophy.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
I can't imagine what that probably entails. Sounds like it would be hell.
Please go in. Please go in.
Oh, that would have been sick. That was the shot.
That's the shot that I always do. I can't believe it missed.
No, that's the shot heard around the world right there.
The comeback story would have been so cool.
Would have been. Oh, wait. Do I get a bad bounce? Do I still line up?
I think it
lines up. All right.
I think your game is saved.
Well, I might still whiff. You never know. I might accidentally hold my space ball too long or not long enough.
Let's
okay, we're lined up.
Is he gaming?
30%.
He's done it. He's a winner.
Hey, just like we never left. Good gaming though, Michael. You had some great shots there. Oh, see, you would have had the tiebreaker too. You were faster. All right, well, thanks for joining me for that one game of golf on Toontown. That didn't take too long. That was like not even 10 minutes. So, final game shoutouts. Anything you're playing recently or looking forward to? You want to shout out and get everybody else aware of?
Yeah, let's see. I already shouted out was just because Switch release. That's pretty cool. I don't know. What are some games to shout out here from the list? Yes, I'll shout out SpongeBob Titans of the Tide again, just because I'm gonna start playing it again soon. And
if I see that pop up on my phone that Smirky has gone live playing SpongeBob Titans of the Tide, I don't care if it's 3 a.m. I'm getting in there.
I right now I don't know what I'm gonna stream, but yeah, I'll figure it out.
Put everything on a wheel and spin it.
Exactly. I was gonna open up Steam, but it's oh, there it goes. What is in my library or what's on sale? Let me just check some stuff here.
While you look through that, I'll give out my 2 quick shout outs. Actually 3. I want to shout out Ghost of Yotei. Been really enjoying that. I loved playing the story, but now going through and doing all of the extra side stories, bounties, and all the extras makes me realize why this game is such a masterpiece. It's worth the $70. It's a great game. Shout out number 2, Cult of the Lamb. Woolhaven comes out in a week, and I cannot wait to play the heck out of that. I don't know if they're giving out codes or keys for early access or reviews or anything. I know that they already did one. They gave early access to one creator. It was this small creator that she didn't have more than like 10 viewers, but she had like this really cute like Cult of the Lamb cosplay. And they were like, we love that. You get to play first. And they let her stream it early, and she had like 3,000 viewers. It was awesome.
Wow.
And then the last shout out is
hype.
Escape from Ever After. That comes out a week from Friday. I've been hyping that game up so much, and I've enjoyed it a lot. It is one of the great Paper Mario likes out there, for sure. If you want to learn more information, I made a video. But those are my shout outs.
You did make a video. Yeah, let's see. So I don't know. I would say I'm gonna shout out some. Let's see. I don't know what's also upcoming. I don't know. Shout out Repo, because that's a fun game. Very hilarious. Online co-op game in the realm of like Peak.
Friend slop, friend slop, friend slop.
Friend slop. We love our.
We do love friend slop.
Shout out. Capcom is coming out with Resident Evil Requiem next month. I'll shout that out.
That is a good shout out.
It is going to be pretty hype. I think they're doing like a presentation by the time this video has come out, so there might be some news to look out for on that. Yeah, and then I don't know. Shout out Dispatch, because I've seen just so much content of it ever since it came out, and it's like
a good game. That's a good pick.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really plan any, so that's all
it's all right. It's usually just, hey, what are you playing at the time, or what are you interested in? I've repeated my shoutouts like 5 times. How many times have I shout out Escape from Ever After at this point? It's too many.
It's true. Yeah,
Sheen,
I mean,
this is the 5th time you've shown Escape from Ever After at Show and Tell.
Literally. No, I've been traveling too much, but now that I'm not traveling much, I will be gaming and catching up on games
and filming podcasts. Let's go.
And filming podcasts. I'm excited.
I love doing this. I had actual joy recording this today. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was good. I also really enjoyed it.
All right, but I'll let you go for now. You do what you got to do. I've got an evening of watching Fallout and Spy X Family with my wife to get in front of me here. So if you guys got this far, be sure to leave a comment with your upcoming most excited game, and leave a like if you enjoyed. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.
And we will be back next week.
We will! I promise, maybe. Unless I die before then. Hopefully not, right? Like
No, don't say that.
You're going to jinx it. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Bye.